Hello everyone, I have another knife for you today from my collection. Today we're looking at the Kershaw Shallot. This edition of the Shallot is with the composite blade. It's a special edition, only 1,000 of these were made, and I'll get to why it is a special edition later. But first, let's do some specs on it. The handle material is a 410 steel. It is a frame lock on the back here, you can see that. Let's see, the blade length is 3.5 inches and the handle length is 4 3/8 inches. And it weighs 4.2 ounces. So it's a medium weight knife on my scale. It's not too heavy for everyday carry yet, so it's still pretty good. Alright, let's see, and it has a pocket clip on the back here. Not too fond of it, a little too tight, but we can get around that. It has a lanyard hole in the back. Doesn't have a thumb stud, deploys by a flipper, and fling that back. And that reveals this beautiful blade. It's composite. And where composite is where there are two different steels in the blade. One on the spine and one on the edge here. Now the steel on the top is a 14CZN, and the steel on the bottom at the edge is a ZDP 189. And then you have this little, it's like a brownish, it's a copper liner in between the two steels. So I should just say copper color, shouldn't I? Can you see that? You flip it over. You can see it says ZDP 189 right there. And then October 08 when it was made. And then Kershaw's usual patent information, made in USA, and model number up there. The cool thing about this knife is the fact that it has ZDP 189, which is an awesome steel by all means. The reason I know about it is because, well, first of all, it's a relatively expensive steel. It's hard to work with, hard to sharpen, so a lot of people stay away from it for that reason. But William Henry used it in a couple of their knives and kind of gave it some spotlight. But it has great edge retention and durability, but the only downfall is it's difficult to sharpen and work with. So you get some, but you take some. So I got this for $95 from my local knife shop, which is a decent price, especially for the steel that they're using. And I think out of all Kershaw's knives, the Shallot's handle is the most comfortable and most ergonomic out of all of them. It just feels so nice in your hand. It's nice and comfortable and fits my hand perfectly. And just the blade style, once again, has somewhat of a recurve in there. And then the top of it, I love it. It's nice and smooth, has a little wave to it. It's a beautiful knife. Okay. And that is the Kershaw Shallot. Flip it out for you one more time. Speed safe assisted opening. There you go. Another great knife by Kershaw.